Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Life with JB Season 3, Episode 10, courtesy Catch the Wave Solutions and the Pride of Tobago Foundation. So, I don't know what's going on because I see the link outside, I see the flyer outside, I don't know. This evening on Live with JB, the thing hot. You understand? I just come out the oven. We ain't playing. Yes, Season 3, Episode 8. My correction. Let me just silence this phone. So I don't know this scene, I don't know what the show is all about this evening. The show is all about necessity of the mother of invention, protecting our we own. Because you know why? Winners never quit. All right, hear that? Winners never quit. Yeah. How are you going this evening? Let me see who reached any comments so far. A special good evening to Miss Annette. Miss Annette reached already. Miss Jojo, all the way in Maryland. Big up yourself. Good evening. Miss Julia, Miss Kim. Let me see who else is here. Miss Diane, Miss Donna. Oh, good. All you come out real big boy. Miss the whole squad come out, you know. All of them come out to play at all. Miss Diane Rich, Miss Julia, Miss Donna, Antonia, Akisha. Where is the Cleghorn posse? Where is the Cleghorn posse? Me not seeing the Cleghorn posse at all this evening. Like they're going back to Dubai or what? But when they was in Dubai, they used to be locked on. Anyway, so first of all, before I go any further, I want to make an apology. Last week we were going through some real technical difficulties, and we just had to click end. We had to end the broadcast without even a warning. So I just want to apologize to you all for not sending you off with all my usual love and appreciation, but there's nothing that I could have done. So all I don't know, last week's show we started at 7 p.m. So those of you who are here 15% reach so far, so continue to share the live so others could tune in. I would like for you all to comment and tell me which time do you all think that the show should start. 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock? Talk to me, because last week was hot and it was nice when the show started at 7. So let me know in the comments which time you all love, which time is more convenient for you. All are we in this together? So a special good evening to each and every one of you. Uncle Fred, all the way in Canada, I love you. A special good evening to you. I want to also shout out Mr. Wizard of Oz, my mentor, Miss Sharon, Miss Cheryl. I ain't seen the both of them yet, but they had to run out because Miss Arlene, send them a message. You know I ain't going to focus until I see them. Call them and let them know I'm looking for them, please. So I want to also say a shout out, a special good evening to my only brother Randy and my nieces and nephew and my sister-in-law. A special good evening to all. Big up all yourself. So listen, here what I telling all, yeah? You see, this evening show is a very, 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 very special show this evening. All you will listen to me. You see, when it starts, so all you want to know what really going on. Like with JB, just continue to climb the ladder. Yeah. We have a powerhouse guest. Listen, the Catchy Wave directors have been eager to get this individual on the show for a while now. But now is definitely the perfect time to bring out Tobago treasure, the down to earth woman of the soil who gonna knock all the socks out of all your foot this evening. Good evening, Miss Annella. How you doing, baby? How you doing? Also, we bring a sister surprise. Yeah. We ain't playing this. I tell her that we're not playing, you know. This evening is about woman power up in here this evening. All my ladies, and I don't realize only calling women name in the comment. Hello, men, all they could come to, you know, come and learn. You understand? Come out too. Bring out all your husband too, man. But this evening is about woman power as well. Yeah, so we're all the creative minds, all our entrepreneur. You understand? All them in innovation. You understand? Sorry, what's this keep popping up on my screen, boy? Right. All those, brilliant minds. You understand? Who always coming up with these unique ideas. All the rock can come in, all the send the song, the alarm, na man, call them in, call in the troops, let them know, pull in. You understand? Because we also have a young, passionate, big old agripreneur. Yeah. All I remember little teapot Jalen. Yeah. Farmer Jalen. All I remember Farmer Jalen. Well, this guest tonight, I'm gonna be calling him Jalen Fast Forward. Jalen Fast Forward. What we think Jalen would look in the future. You understand? So it's just a Jalen Fast Forward. So all the out for a treat this evening. Miss Maria, you're rich. Miss Joan, I love it when all they run out so, you know, it's when all they run out so, all of this give me up. But I Miss Arlene, I'm calling you again. I'm going back to Italy. I call the Cleghorns and need them here. I don't know whether they call them or looking for them. Plus, all I remember, we have the secret of the slave trade part 2 to continue as well with Ahwee, Dr. Rita. You understand? Are we walking encyclopedia? So we have part 2. Yeah. And we're launching some real exotic and extreme Tobago nature experience right here tonight on Live with JB. Not next week, tonight. All this about to go down right here on Live with JB. We ain't playing at all. Yeah, we have a brand new mind bugging idea. Let's go see. Don't talk about when we when we reach the make it make sense with catch the wave solution segment. Let's go here thing. Make it make sense. Yeah. So let me go now. They ready to start? Talk to many comments. Well, I see 3 persons say 6 o'clock, but I'll continue to for those of you all who now tuning in, I would like for you to comment at time you think Live with JB should start. If you all we should continue at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock is better for you all. Comment. You don't have to follow because what somebody say, what is convenient to you, or what time you think is better for you. Comment in time there for to Miss Joanne, Miss Anella, Miss Maria, Miss Julia, all of you. Just comment that time. So what is this I see in here? Everybody saying 6. So, they say better late than never. I'll ever hear that saying. I'll ever hear the grandmother or the mother or the father or grandfather say, it's better late than never. Even if you forget, still do it. Better late than never. So, I have 2 beautiful videos for two amazing persons. 2 beautiful videos. Let me get on to these videos. You all remember last week we celebrated Mr. Ricky's birthday on Live with JB. Well, we have a special message for Mr. Ricky from Rody the Entertainer, Catch Wave Solution brand ambassador and celebrity. Sorry, the Pride of Tobago Foundation ambassador, brand ambassador. This is what he had to say to Ahwee coach, Mr. Ricky.
Oh gosh, boy, they say the young boy celebrates any birthday, boy. I know birthdays now in 2022 is going to be celebrated for a month. So I not late. I not late for this young man birthday party. So happy birthday going out to Ricky, you know. Ricky, you're aging like fine wine, my brother. You're aging like fine wine. Shouts to you. God bless. Keep doing your thing. Keep inspiring the youths. I love you. And we had to drink something. We had to come to Tobago, let me drink something and let me hit some golf balls, Ricky. Love you, no blessings.
So let Don know Mr. Ricky is a wee Hall of Fame golf teacher all the way straight out of Bethel. Yeah, big up yourself, Mr. Ricky, man. Big up yourself. And also we do have a special video for our young farmer, Jalen, from Rody the Entertainer. Alright, Jalen.
I want to send special shouts going out to Jalen, my 7-year-old brother. Congratulations on your success. Yeah. The Express Youth of the Year Award, my brother. Yeah, boy, Jalen, boy. You are doing your thing, young entrepreneur. You are inspiring in so many different ways. I can't even put it into words right now. Jalen, make your daddy proud, make mommy proud. You're making the whole teapot team proud right now. Love and blessings all the time. Keep pushing, keep striving for your ultimate best, my brother. And I wish you all the best in your endeavors. Love.
Big up you, Jalen, man. You continue to make all of us at Teapot very, very, very proud. You understand? Big up you. Congratulations to you as well. So, thank you, Roddy the Entertainer, man. The Pride of Tobago Foundation brand ambassador and celebrity. That is a wee boy. That is our wee brother. You understand? So big up yourself, Rody, and continue to stay safe out there. So all I don't know, we must go into the safety message, and I think by now everybody know what they're supposed to do. Anybody want to tell me what is the 3W? Because every week I just sing it for all you, and I let us hear everybody saying the same 3W. Watch your distance, wear your mask, wash your hands. You understand? We continue to be in a pandemic. I noticed that public transportation is back to 100%, meaning one, two, three, four per passenger a driver could now pick up. It used to be just three, now it's four. So if you are in the back seat, you're going to be sandwiched as usual. So persons like me, that I would teach some of you all, I always go for the front seat. When I go in, I sanitize. When I come out, I sanitize. I'm not into that back seat thing. But if you all just need to be very careful with the public transportation has now gone back to 100%. Be safe out there. Walk with all the hand sanitizer. Walk with all the extra masks when all the outdoors. Be careful. Protect yourself and protect others. You understand? And be wise. So we're going to move right into Miss Arlene. Miss Arlene, my A plus teacher. All right, that's all I would say. I'm not seeing the Cleghorns on yet. So we're going to go into reveal number one. Bagels. Let me show all of this now, man. Let me show all of this. But before I show all of this, I just letting all you know. It's a pity that I couldn't put on green this evening because we going green this evening. This segment here, this first reveal, we going green. We going organic and healthy. So I wanted to drop some green hearts in the comments for this next reveal. But before I bring out the next reveal, watch this intro video now, man. And while they're watching that intro video, drop those green hearts. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it like it's hotter as it is say. College green. So, earlier I'm going to bring out Bagels Prince Omari. Let me bring out Bagel Prince Omari. Alright, Omari is now coming in. Let me give him a few minutes. But while we wait on Omari, every week on Live with JB, we always have new guests. You understand? We always have a new guest that is on Live with JB. So those of my new guests who are joining us on Live with JB this evening, I want to tell others something. I love all you. One, welcome backstage. And I just want to let all you know Live with JB is very authentic. You just be yourself. Talk yourself. I realize I don't have a guest backstage. I love she too bad because I know she gonna hit me Tobago dialect. I just love to hear her talk. You understand? Like some surprises I have for all you, man. You understand? So like this is how live with JB is. You don't stand up one way, you don't talk one way, you don't need to speak a particular language. Relax, be yourself, you know. This is how we just do it out here. Hey, no, 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 no. Do it a particular way. Be authentic, right? So I'm looking for big old Prince Omari. Come on, Prince. Come on, Prince. Look at Green Hearts. The sun. Oh, God! Make my ball. Make my ball. Make my ball. Look who reached. Hello, Miss Sharon. Not feeling too great this evening. Oh, that's why I find you wasn't on, but you know, I wasn't done until all they come on. Where's Miss Cheryl? A special good evening to you. Miss Annella, Miss Annette, don't start to send the green heart for we big or Prince or Mary. All drop those green hearts. You understand? Yeah. And I think my boy Rich or Mary, Rich only a big or Prince or Mary in the house. Continue to drop them green heart for the guests. So please be showing we guests plenty love this evening. You hear? Hello, Omari. You're muted, honey. Take your time and just press yeah.
Are you hearing me now?
Of course, loud and clear. Clean too.
Right. Nice,
How
nice.
you going? Tell me.
Uh,
Tell me,
um,
Omari, where you tuning in from?
I tuning in from Tobago, you know.
Which
Yeah, from
part of
um
Tobago?
Strawberry, Bonaccord, you know.
Big
Yeah,
up Bonaccord.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
where born
yeah,
and
yeah.
grow.
Yes, correct, yeah.
Look at what coming out of a
Yes,
Bonaccord.
I'm still young man.
Yes, man.
Yeah,
Represent, Omari. That's what we're talking about. Representing well.
yes, man. Yeah.
Nice. Well, it looks to me like you're a lettuce. You know, you specialize with this
Yeah,
lettuce.
I'm a agrophonier.
Proper word.
Yeah.
Well, what make you love growing lettuce so? Because it look like you're passionate about it.
Well, really and truly, from watching my grandfather planting, I just adapt that kind of love for the agriculture business now, because
Yeah.
he always encouraged me to, do what I like and he got find room for me, So I say, let me get this thing I try, and it ended
Wow.
up blowing up, I didn't expect it to blow up this big, but here I am today, a proud lettuce farmer, you know.
With them bright, healthy color green lettuce looking good. You ain't
Yeah, yeah,
easy.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
You learn well from grandpa, man. I sure you make your grandpa proud. But let me ask you, who's your grandfather?
My grandfather is Sylvan Relux.
Is he alive still?
Yeah. Alive and well, man.
Alright.
Going strong as
So he
ever.
get to see that you take his advice and you have bring it to life. I love that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love that.
yeah. Thank you.
Nice. But
Mhm.
you're familiar with Jalen? Are we young farmer on Teapot from Teapot, right?
No,
Jalen.
no. This will
You
be my
don't
first
know,
time.
you don't know Jalen, our young farmer in Tobago, Jalen,
Mm,
Master Jalen
um,
from Bethel.
I had saw a post with him on Facebook, but I don't know him close.
Ah,
Yeah,
no. What I mean, he's 7 years old. I don't know if you probably heard about him, like
yeah.
on
I
social
heard
media.
about him. Yeah.
Right. So not personally, that's all right. But you go get to know him personally after this live, after I feel
Mm-hmm.
because. So tell me, children like Jalen, even young people like myself, an older person who enjoy, because it has some elders who love the plant, they love the flowers, they love to take care of the stuff. What tips you could give to those persons where planting is concerned?
Well, you know, um, you have to, make sure and be behind the crop that you're planting. You can't just, it's not like you
Hmm.
just plant and you leave it there to grow.
Committed.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you have to be committed, dedicated. Always check to see progress, or make sure and tease up the dirt and that sort of stuff. You can't just
Hmm.
leave it there to grow because you won't get proper results now.
Yeah,
It's
you have
really
to
about
love it,
it's really about
take
just
care of it.
dedication. Yeah, and that's just simply it. Yeah.
Well, I realize that you take your grandfather advice, and and this is something that you're very proud of. passionate about.
Yes,
But
yes, yes.
doing this, yeah, because you took your grandfather advice. Tell me back, what was the advice he gave to you?
Huh? Sorry.
What he told you?
Oh no, he just
What
told me
was the advice your grandfather gave to you?
he told me to do what I like, and it will find room for me in this life. You
Do
know.
what you like.
Yeah,
Do what you like, and
yeah.
it will
You
find
can,
room
you
for
can
you in
never
this
go wrong,
life.
and and as time goes by, when you first start off, you maybe rough around the edges, but as time goes by, you'll be
Yeah.
a perfectionist.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
started off and you just continue. You stay persistent, dedicated
yeah,
to the
yeah,
process. And it make plenty room for you.
yeah. Yes,
I
man.
seen you all over social media. You ain't
Yeah,
easy.
man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Correct.
Yeah, Miss Sharon said that garden well organized.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you ain't easy. Keep up the
Yeah.
great work, man. Keep up the great work.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, so tell me, I very much cautious when guests coming on my show. I like to go and dig up and look and see what I find about them. And I come to realize that, you studied at a very top university in the USA. Tell
Hmm.
me, what tell the audience, tell my loving audience what you study in the USA.
No, 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 not me.
You did
No,
it?
no, but I'm seeking to enroll in ECAF next year. No, no.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh, is that okay? Okay,
But
okay.
it wasn't me, yeah.
But
But
fantastic
yeah,
still, man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Um, yes, his grandfather is a great gardener. Somebody know your grandfather in the comments, man.
Yeah, man, yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Well, Facebook
Remember that,
was wrong.
big up you, man. Huh?
Facebook give me that information, so that is definitely very wrong. So tell
Oh.
me, your real love your planting and thing.
Yeah,
You enjoy it.
yeah, I really enjoy it, and um, in the future, man, I want to diversify a bit, but
Mm-hmm.
still stay in the field of
And
agriculture. But
where you want to
I'm,
look at? Where you looking at?
I'm seeking to open, a agri shop, selling
Mm-hmm.
organic chemicals, also feed, that sort of stuff, and also agricultural equipment, supply,
What?
Trinidad and Tobago, and also beyond, yeah,
You have a real good vision, man. But what other
yeah. Man.
crops? What other crops you grow?
Or I recently started doing pasture and scythe. Um, the outcome of those two crops, they was really good, and at first when I actually had started, people had told me that
Mm-hmm.
why don't try, try other crop now. I said to them that I want to be I want to be known I want to be known as the lettuce man. You know, there shouldn't be a day that somebody comes to
Mm-hmm.
me for lettuce and I don't have now. But as time goes by, I
Ay,
really took
ay,
it. I took it
ay.
into thought, and I tried the factor and
Uh-huh.
the side, and they grew really
Mm-hmm.
nicely. And currently I'm doing a lot more factor and side along with the
Yes.
lettuce, as my main crop.
Okay. All right, Bego Prince. All right, Bego Prince, lettuce man or Mary. Tell the audience where they could purchase your lettuce and so on. Tell them, give them some information before you go.
um well, my produce is you could get my produce at public demand
Mm-hmm.
marketplace. That's at they normally call them Mansum in Tobago, and also at Penny Savers as well,
Yeah,
and
okay.
Viewport. And if you want to get at me directly,
Viewport. That's in Scarborough.
huh?
Yeah.
No, no, public
No,
demand
go ahead.
yeah, public demand marketplace is located down at Storby local road. Yeah, and also Penny
Oh,
Savers,
okay. I thought
also
you
Penny
said Viewport.
Savers.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, Penny Savers, Canaan.
yeah, Penny
So
Savers.
you have any contact? Did you give them your contact number
Yes, 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 I did. Yeah.
if
Hmm.
they need to contact you directly?
Huh?
All right, awesome. So repeat the number one more time before you go. Repeat the number one more time before you go.
My number. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah?
if you want to get letters from me directly, you all can contact me at 742-0206 or 787-0685.
Nice, lovely. Big up
Yeah.
yourself for Mary. Big up
Yes. Thank.
yourself and continue to keep up the good work. And I'm glad as a young person, you're representing and you're representing well. You're representing Tobago, Bonaccord well. You understand? And I'm sure your grandfather is
Yeah.
very proud of you. Big up grandpa,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. And big up
All right,
God
to
as well.
Mary.
Without
Well,
God,
nice. Yeah,
I
of
can't follow.
course.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Big up God too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right. You have a good night, Prince. Big
Yeah.
up Prince Omari, and we'll have
Yeah.
you soon again to find out this big upgrade you're about to do.
Yeah. And I really appreciate you all having me on your station tonight.
No
Yeah.
problem. It's our
Yeah.
pleasure. Don't worry. It's our pleasure.
Yeah. I'm a bit camera shy. I really don't really like that kind of
I
that
realize.
online kind of scenario. But I'll get used to it.
Yeah, don't worry. With
Mm-hmm.
Miss Lions on your side there, you're sure overcoming that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right,
Correct.
Omari.
Correct.
Have a good night and thank you so much.
Yeah. Well, you too. No
And
problem.
I'm
Take
coming
care.
for some letter. I'm coming for some letters soon.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to seeing you, man. Yeah, man. And
All
Simon,
right. Okay.
man. Yeah. So you take care. Good
Yeah,
night.
man. All right. You too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. So, oh, you see, I just love when our young people could be found doing something so constructive. It has so much young boys out there, just, the lazy, they don't want to work, they have no vision, they don't want nothing good. So, you see, when we see our young people like Prince, our big or Prince Omari, I don't big them up. He on the right path. You understand? He representing well. You understand? Are you talking about big congratulations to him, man? I love that. I really, really love that because he had plenty other options, eh? He made the right one. So, yeah. So before I do go further, good evening, Randy, my love. I love you so much. Miss Julia, Miss Sharon, and Mr. Samuel Eastman. A special good evening to you. No, nothing is downloading. A special good evening to you, Mr. Samuel. Last week the show was a bit with the internet connection, but I saw that it was your birthday. A happy belated birthday to you. And you say you were enjoying the show on your birthday. You was watching live with you. So a special happy birthday to you. All in all, any comments, send Mr. Samuel Eastman some love now, man. Send him some love. Love on him a little bit. That is Mr. Bullet Samuel Eastman. All right, guys. So All right, guys. Sorry about that. It's on my face big on the screen. Sorry about that. The live freeze. Yeah, I was going through some technical difficulties before it rudely kicked me off. But don't worry, we're back and we're moving on. So we're going to do the first ad for this evening. And the first, don't worry all yourself, Katie. Next week, so your girl gonna be in studio. No more of this problem. Don't worry all yourself, we inside. We safe and we secured. Right? So for the first advertising segment for this evening, we have candy cane. Candy cane treats. Let me just remove, right, so that you all could see. So we have candy cane with treats. You deserve to treat yourself. Valentine's gone, Christmas gone, your birthday gone. That doesn't mean you cannot treat yourself. Children, that doesn't mean you cannot treat mommy and you cannot treat daddy and you cannot treat people that is special in your life. Not just on birthdays and Valentine's and Christmas, they must be treated special. You know what I mean? So contact Candy Cane Treats. You deserve to treat yourself. So Candy Cane Treats is located in Signal Hill, Tobago. You could contact via WhatsApp or call 757-6492. Candy Cane Treats. If you're having a birthday party, you're having a small family gathering, you understand? Contact and get your little, happy box. Yeah. No big gathering earlier, but treat all yourself. Yeah, treat all yourself and big up all yourself, man. Just go and buy a treat for mommy and carry it home for sure and tell you just because it's Monday or just because it's Tuesday. We love you every day. You understand? We ain't waiting for the birthday to come. We love you all day, every day. You understand? So contact Candy Cane Treats. You deserve to treat yourself. So, yeah. So I'll just screenshot it and I'm gonna put my face pretty to this side. Screenshot my face too. Take a screenshot of the flyer and contact Candy Cane Treats today. Yeah. So we're going to move on to reveal number 2. And reveal number 2. Oh, really? All right. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Oh, okay. So hold on. I'm just getting some new information here. Hang on. All right. All right. So we're going to move on to reveal number 3. And for reveal number 3, we have Radiant Runner. Oh Lord, every time I see the name, I think it is Rhonda. So it's like I have to talk to myself. You understand? From Bago Simptress to international inventor. You understand? And a wee Bago first lady. Yeah. Roma. Nice. Roma. Radiant Roma from Bago. You understand? She went from Bago Simptress to international inventor. Yeah. So, this next guest, I'll let all you know. Listen, this next guest is a real powerhouse, a master inventor. You understand? And a self-made intellectual property expert. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, who got her degree from? Listen to where she get her degree from. From the Rhonda Eastman Jack School of Law. A God-gifted woman. Yeah, with a true faith of determination. Yeah, she's a wee first lady. That is a wee first lady. Big up, big oh. Yeah, but before I bring out a wee first lady that take Tobago international, all you know how I start to drop it for you. Like it's hot. Watch this intro video. Check it out. Check it out. Wom- Oh, hang on. Let me get my video.
so that I can stand today as inventor and as a pioneer for intellectual properties. Invention can be a lonely place in Trinidad and Tobago, the conversation of invention and innovation. I had also literally dive into it. As my sister-in-law normally says, you did your degree.
Hmm.
And today, I was one out of 10 women from around the world featured in the World Intellectual Property Day. And I became the first person who have licensed my product in Denmark. I'm the first person from Trinidad and Tobago
Wow.
to file a PCT on the chili. I'm also the first person from Tobago and the second person in Trinidad and Tobago to now file the Madrid Protocol in Trinidad and Tobago. I believe in intellectual property rights. Whether you're in church, whether you're home and have a small business, whether you have a big business, the world is about brands. The world is about identifying your product as your own.
Hmm.
Mom loves the Lord. Mom loves the Lord.
Lord.
Her children, her husband and family. But her love does not extend there, but extends to her friends, her children friends, and anyone who comes in contact with her.
Wow. I have to end it. Could I continue? Could I take up the rest of life with JB? That was indeed very beautiful. Wow. And that is our we first lady. Eh, big up, but here what now? Gonna bring out the first lady. We first lady. But before I bring out we first lady, I don't know how I had to do. And I don't know what to do. She deserve a song. So I'm gonna give you a few lines of a very beautiful song dedicated to an amazing first lady like herself. Hear it all, you hear it. Listen there.
Oh, yeah. We are standing on the solid rock of Christ. Jesus is my rock. Jesus is my rock. Where I stand. Jesus is my rock. He's my helping hand. He there to comfort me in time of sorrow. My belief has told me so. Jesus is my guiding counselor. Jesus is mine, now and forever. He holds my hand when I'm about to fall. Jesus is my all in all. Glory be, glory be, glory be, glory be, glory be, so glory be divine. Glory be, glory be, glory be, glory be, glory be, so glory be divine.
Hello, all of that is Ahwee First Lady, our pride of Biego, from Ahwee own Calypso, from Ahwee own Calypso Rose. Here now, all ready to bring out Ahwee Biego First Lady. Hello, I'm bring short for you now, man. Good evening, Miss Rona.
Good afternoon.
How are you? You look beautiful.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love the colors. I say I can come out bright. If I'm the first lady, I will
Yeah.
come out bright.
I love that. So tell me, Miss Rona, where you tuning in from?
What?
Where you tuning in from?
At home in my sewing room.
Which part of Tobago? Which part of Tobago?
I'm in Switzerland.
You're born and grown in Susulan?
No, I'm originally from
What?
Palatuvier.
Big up Palatuvia.
Of
Look, we're
course.
coming out of Palatuvia. First lady come right out of Palatuvia. Hey, you ain't
Yes, yes.
easy. Big up yourself. Big up Palatuvia, man.
Yes, yes. I was living near to the
So,
river in Palatuvier
so,
and
mm-hmm.
enjoyed it. Planting
Mm-mm.
the garden. I see that young
So
boy
you're so
in the
going well
garden
bathe in
thing,
the
boy.
river and thing?
Mm-hmm. Taught water.
Yeah.
Yeah, taught.
Oh Lord.
That song was fitting
Oh
though.
Lord. You come from far. You know about
Mhm.
them days well. Sorry?
Yes, yes. Talk to me. Talk to
I
me.
didn't
I
hear
like
you.
people to talk to me.
Oh no, we having a little delay, so I was hearing you a bit late. But so Miss Rona, tell me, is it true that you didn't have any formal education like myself?
Okay, I went to Hammond's. I failed common entrance twice.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to Hammond's
Mm-hmm.
and I got sick when I now enter Form 4. I nearly
Right.
lost my feet. So I went into,
What?
I spent 3 months in Port of Spain Hospital. And after 4 operation and a skin graft, they
Right.
saved my feet.
Wow. What did happen to you? Fell or something?
Up to now, they send the flesh to test all over the world, but then we never know
Wow.
what caused it.
Devil is a liar. So you don't have no big degree for university, right?
No, 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 no.
Mm-mm. But but yet you figure out all of that complicated intellectual property information.
As I will say, I had no choice. Else,
Wow.
I think I might have to sell everything to pay the
Wow.
lawyers. So I had to do it
Wow.
myself.
Wow. Wow. Wow, that's really, really amazing. You're here on the show and I listen, that video, your story just very motivating, especially for me as a young person too. So I kinda talking to you here, but my mind's still going back to the video of your interview. It's just like that is just so amazing to know that we have older folks in our lives, in our community in Tobago that could really inspire us to this extent. You understand?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That's really
Well,
nice.
at 49, I knew that I wanted something more because I felt like I was
Wow.
drowned in. I love being a mother. I have a passion for family life. I
Mm-hmm.
love being a wife also, but I find that I wanted something more.
Right.
And at that point in time, I said, let me get out of here. Let me get into classes, let me get into a program. But I had the
Right.
invention, but the invention was in a drawer for 9 years because I did
Wow.
not have the finances to press it forward.
Wow. So you had the invention, the invention, they're just waiting because they couldn't afford to get it out there yet.
No. But when I
Wow.
went into the program, my teacher, Miss Darlene Smart, came one day and said, anybody has an invention? Do
Mm-hmm.
anybody have an invention? Because there's a Prime Minister's invention competition. And
Right.
I put up my hand and they said, what you have? And then they saw the class of secrecy. And that was it. I entered the Prime Minister's
Wow.
invention and won
Mm.
special prize.
But what inspired you to do the invention though?
Well, while going sewing class, the big long rulers, keep swaying in my bag. Every time I'm going to class, they only swaying and swaying. So I told this girl, Karen, I said, Karen, I had to invent something, girl, because them long rulers, I fed up with those long rulers.
Wow.
And I remember my
Hmm.
father. My father is from Palo Alto, so I want to big up my father and mother, even though they are not here anymore.
Still big them
Moses
up, man.
and Rachel Eastman,
Big up the Eastman from
the, the
Palatuve.
Eastman from Palo Alto,
Yeah.
Charlottesville. I still have a brother living at
Eastman.
Palo Alto. And I
Okay.
remember my
Wow.
mother, she was very good with her hands also.
Mm-hmm.
you know. So every time I'm going with this long line, I quarreling, and I said, I'm going to invent something. And I remember my father's carpentry ruler that folded. So I came
Mm-hmm.
home and I dabbled with the rulers that I have here, and I decided I'm going to invent this thing. So I drew it exactly how I wanted it, fold it, and take it to the girl. But
Even easy.
I showed it only to her and my household. And then
Right.
everybody said okay, and I find the okay too okay.
Dull. Too dull.
It's too
Mm-hmm.
dull. So I
Yeah.
decided I will go to this man named Mr. Isaac, or to
Mm-hmm.
Isaac, and I said, Mr. Isaac, I want you to plateau this thing because I have this invention and I want it to think. And he explained to me that I need to patent it. I didn't have a clue what a patent was. So he explained, and he said it's gonna cost a lot of money. So he advised me not to show it to
Mm-hmm.
anyone. So I said, okay. And so I put it in the drawer. And every year I take it out, look
Right.
at it, and say, next year, next year. Until I end up in the class and the teacher said what she had to say. And I came
Mm-hmm.
home today, open up papers. God's divine mercy and his direction. For me, I have seen him worked. I have seen the Holy Spirit move in my life in so many different ways. Because that day that teacher said that, when I came
Right.
home and I opened the papers, there was the flyer with the invention information.
Wow.
And so I got on board and I started writing, and I told I couldn't use the computer. All I knew was to turn it on and turn it off. I didn't know how to use it. I afraid to even turn it off if they asked my children asked me to turn it off because I was afraid that I might lost the documents and all these kind of things. So I had no training with the computer. And I remember after entering the competition, so I'm just going to share a little history for you
Go
and the
ahead.
audience. One day I came home and the Holy Spirit said, take down this envelope. When I took down the envelope, I started to cry, right? And God is
Mm-hmm.
saying, come home and mind your business. And they were paying
Oh.
us $3,000 to learn. So I wanted, to get the training from this teacher, and
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go back to class. They had the computer class and all these class. So they paid me to learn. When my children gone to school, I come home. I am in class and I coming home with my
Wow.
train in the afternoon. So I was happy.
Wow.
No more sitting down home, even though I'm a seamstress. I'm glad to go. And God is saying to me, come home and mind your business. How you tell me
Right.
come home and mind my business? But as an obedient
Yeah.
child to the voice of the
Mm-hmm.
Holy Spirit, I came home. And I went to class.
Wow.
That was the Thursday and the Friday. I went to class and said, I'm leaving the program. And everybody want to know why am I leaving. And I said, when God talked to you, you got to obey. So I came home and the
That's
Monday
right.
morning, I came into the sewing room all ready and excited to work again because now I have to put back my excitement into the sewing room. And I found an envelope with the paper from the Prime Minister's invention. And when I saw it, the Holy Spirit said, call them. And I said, why should I call them? So I talking to myself, and my daughter is hearing me and saying, Mommy, why are you talking there? And the paper
What?
fall. And when I called, the lady said, um, if you were successful, they would have emailed you. But they told me that they
Mm-mm.
would have emailed us if we are successful. So I said, but you all never did. And she said, Miss, if you were successful, they would have emailed you. I said,
Right.
I
Yeah.
gave you all two email address, but you
Hmm.
all never did. And then she was so polite and she said, Miss, if you were
And
successful,
then,
they would have emailed you a
right.
long time ago. I said, but
Wow.
you all never did.
I didn't understand.
And she
Mm-hmm.
asked me to give her my name and number. And she will check and call me back. And she
Wow.
called me back in less than 5 minutes. Miss, do you know that you are successful? No. Do you know you only have 1 week to prepare? No. And she started to rattle. And I just simply said, I don't know you, never met you before. I don't know what you believe in. But the Holy Spirit is saying that you did not answer this phone by guess. God has put you in place to answer this phone for me. And she said, okay, her name is Melanie Mitchell. Such a beautiful young lady. And from there, I went to the third stage, and then I won special prize in the Prime Minister's invention.
What?
Yes. So that's just a little history. And after that
Wow.
journey, then we
It's a
had us
divine
to,
intervention.
after that, winning Prime Minister's invention, I just start going. I made up my mind that this invention, because I start researching, I start, going into the computer, my friend start showing me what to do, and I start researching and I start realizing that invention is a
I am
multi-million
froze.
dollar business. And I saw that
But it's
if,
a beautiful history. That is a divine intervention on your behalf that took place.
yes, yes. So I realized that is a multi-million dollar industry. And when I realized that, I said, you know what? We can benefit from this. Um,
Yes. Sorry about that, first lady. My connection is a bit off, so I get thrown off just so I had to come back in. You hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Fine.
Good. Nice. Nice. So you was telling them the story about this divine intervention. Let me bring on. I have a surprise for you. I don't know. You like surprises?
Yes, I do.
She's all right. So I have a surprise to bring out. But before I bring out the surprise, I want to play a video, and I hope the surprise guest would tune into this video before I bring her out. right?
Hi, I'm Rona Eastman Jack from the beautiful island of Tobago, in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. I'm a seamstress, and sewing has been my passion since the tender age of 10 years old, where I won special.
What's happening? Hang on.
Hi, I'm Rona
Is it
Eastman
playing?
Jack from the beautiful island of Tobago, in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. I'm a seamstress, and sewing has been my passion since the tender age of 10 years old, where I won special prize
Is it
for
playing?
needlework. Over the years, the long sewing rulers posed problem when transporting them. Hence the reason I invented the portable device known as the Udaza fashion ruler. It is important for women to capitalize on innovation and invention, which enhances one's economical status and fosters creativity. This in turn builds self-confidence. Over the years, people have lost their rights to proof of ownership because they did not seek intellectual property rights. Intellectual property rights is global, and there are different types to suit your creation. It has afforded me different types of protection for my product while perfecting it for the global market. To women and girls around the world, look around you. Invention is a solution to a problem. Innovation and creativity has no status. Let's use our God-given talent to find innovative solutions. Many times I felt overwhelmed with self-doubt coupled with fear. I wanted to give up, but I convinced myself that giving up was not an option. I urge women to reach deep within yourself and find that inner strength to take you to the next level. I thank you.
All right. So, Miss Devon Adana.
Hello, good
Good evening.
evening.
Welcome to Live with JB.
Good evening, catch the wave people, pride of Tobago people, Rona, Miss Rona. Mwah, mwah. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right.
I am so honored to even be breathing the same air as you, much less for them to invite me to talk to you directly. I am so honored. What you have done. Good. Is how you get all that spunk and where you get it that is palette of air that has bottled that?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. By the river
By the river.
and the sea.
No, Miss Rona, you know my thing does be this day in Tobago history, right?
Yes.
So I want to know. You had to give me the date. You not for give me the year, but give me the date. And what day you're born? When
The
is your birth?
28th of July, 1965.
28th of July. Oh, and you give me here too. Oh, let me write it down. 28th of July, 1965. Love it. All right. So, Miss Rona, tell me now. Now, you know, I'm also an attorney by profession.
Yes.
Right. So, of course, I have plenty questions to ask you because I absolutely love it when the law helps the end user. And actually, me kind of like how you bypass the liar. Them, it was almost a good thing, you know, we get no liar because you do your story by yourself and on your own, and you were able to reach there by your perseverance. And I think that that is just I think that we could all learn something from that. What you say?
Yes. I had lawyer. Don't I not say I did not have lawyer. I want to make it clear. Um my first lawyer that I had, his name is James Smedley from the United States of America.
Right. Okay.
That's my first lawyer. And I'm just going to give you a little synopsis how I met that lawyer.
Yes.
I wanted a lawyer because I wanted to file intellectual property in the United States, because by doing the research, I know I wanted to get into the American market.
Right. Okay.
So one day I was going down on the boat. I went up by the boat, get the ticket 4 o'clock in the morning, go home, come back, and still miss the boat. On my way, I was going to Trinidad. My husband said, let me take me to the airport. I said, I don't want to go to the airport. God don't want me to go to Trinidad. I want to go home.
Right.
I said, because if I go up by the boat 4 o'clock, get a ticket, and come back now and still miss the boat, and the boat left quarter of an hour before the time. I said, that means I'm not supposed to go to Trinidad.
All right.
But I don't know. He was insisting I must go. I said, I'm not going. So when we reached Lambo, there I saw my first cousin, Trevor Craig. And I stopped my husband and said, stop. This is the man I want to see. So I came out of the car running Trevor's vehicle. And I said, Trevor, I don't know, but God is saying that you is who I need to speak to. He said, what happened? I said, what you just do? He said, I'm into agriculture. He said, talk to me. I said, listen, I invent this thing, and my cousin Sheila Wallace, who is a seamstress, used to teach at Scarborough, says a great thing, and I won special prize in the Prime Minister's Invention, and I'm going on. And he said, well, Rona, me no inventor. But you know what? My son, Joshua Craig, I think his invention is out now, has an invention, and he has a lawyer.
Yes.
And I said, okay. And I got on to Joshua, and Joshua introduced me to his lawyer, because for the last 3 weeks before that, I was just watching lawyers in America and saying, any, mini, minor, more. No. You, not you. You, not you. And I was so terrified because I didn't know who to connect with. And God allowed me to meet with Trevor Craig that day.
And watch me, you wouldn't believe this, but Jessel Craig was one of my best buddies in school.
Oh my gosh.
Good friend. Good friend. That is amazing. So look how your Tobago connection still help you to get all the way to exactly where you needed to be. And I love that. Okay, all right. So we get on to Jessel, put you onto the attorney. What did they say next? What did they tell you was the next step?
Well, the attorney, he filed a design patent in the United States for me. Mm-hmm. And he was supposed, and he filed a provisional. He was supposed to file my trademark. I learned a couple years later that he didn't file the trademark.
Right.
But he eventually filed it and still messed up. But I just said, God's timing and purpose. Sometimes you see something go negative, cry, but come back stronger and tell yourself, with every disappointment, there is a reason.
I love it. Now, let me get the audience up to speed when we're using some of these words, right? So earlier when we're talking about intellectual property, right? We're kind of referring broadly to the creations of the human mind.
The mind.
Right? So it's anything the human, not anything, but it usually relates to things that we come up with in our mind. Now, we may come up with them in our mind, but we need to protect them somehow, some way, right? Mm-hmm. And when you're talking about patents specifically, you're talking about usually is a process, some kind of mechanical process that affects industry. Yeah?
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
All right. Right? So what Miss Rona really did was she revolutionized a process that already existed, right? Yes? Would you say
yes.
That?
Yes.
Right. So the long ruler, it come in hanging out the bag when you're turn, so you're knocking people. If you're in Trinidad on the maxi, you have to try and hold up this thing. And Miss Rona said, me feel this thing could do a better way. No, sir.
Of course, that's what I said.
Right. This thing could do a better way. So she said, so she go down and she put on she thinking cap, right? My grandfather used to say, think. head no make for cap alone, right? So you put on your thinking cap and you say, all right, how can I change this thing in a way that it gonna make sense to travel with? And she came up with her idea and she changed the process. So Miss Rona come up with this idea for change the way that people using this tool. For protection story, ain't it? And we're talking about protection, protect everything. So she had to protect it from persons who would want to recreate it and probably sell it as their own invention and say, well, I invent this, right? So the patent is going to protect her and ensure that if anybody else see any ruler like that out there, they know it's Miss Rona that make it. It's nobody else but Miss Rona. She will make that ruler there. That does fold down and change the process. Yes, Miss Rona, would you say?
Listen to me. I think they bring the right person on. Why I didn't meet you before?
Oh God, Miss Rona, we meet now. We meet now. That is all right. We meet now. I would be your biggest champion, your biggest advocate, because I see your vision where you're saying that all of us, women of Tobago, women of the world, can benefit from patenting and from securing our rights in specific in our inventions and our thoughts. Now, of course, the intellectual property could also extend to other things like copyright and
trademark, yes.
Right? So things with copyrights are really more about creative expression, right?
Yes.
But creative expression in a
music,
drawings,
artwork,
mass, those types of things, right? And those things, all of those things are important. And let me tell all you why. Let me make the connection for you. These things are important because as Tobagonians, one of our hugest assets is our culture, right?
Yes.
And before you say culture, well, heritage, well, God, them do that every year. Let me tell you something. One of the ways that America was able to conquer the world was through culture. All them TV shows that you used to watch as a child, or radio programs you may have listened to as a child. Cowboys, where you first learn about cowboys is Americans that really bring that kind of culture to the fore, and they've been able to conquer the world through television and radio and their creation of culture. And all of that is culture. So when we consume these things online, it's just us creating some kind of creation that somebody came up with years ago, right? To create and package it to us as entertainment. So we in Tobago, if it's one thing we know how to do is not entertain.
Of course.
So all of that is part and parcel of it. So when we come up with these ideas, one of the areas that I am fascinated by is like animation. So all these Sokonia and Laja Bless and all these things that we have.
And even the voice. You can patent your voice.
That's right. Even your voice, you hear you patent your voice. Also me with this deep, gravelly voice, so me say they can patent it.
Yes, if you come up with a special song or whatever, you can file intellectual property rights for your voice.
That's the part that I wanted to come out with, this special song, right? So you have to show and prove that this is special and unique and separate from something that already exists. Yes? Right. So, I really, oh God, I could talk to you whole night because I just want to know more. What other areas do you see that intellectual property could revolutionize within the Tobago space specifically?
I think that, for me, I believe that intellectual property could be our saving grace because we are in this position now where we have so much creative people in Tobago that we can now, everything that we do, we make sure not just register it in Register General in Scarborough. We file intellectual property rights, whether it be trademark, whether it be copyright, whether it be, so that when we take it out of here.
Right. Yes, exactly.
Then at that point in time now, we can now establish the rights and to receive the right amount of money for our stuff. Because when you don't have protection, many times you don't take you serious. Stuff could be as good as ever, but you don't have intellectual property rights to whatever it is. It don't make any sense.
All you're hearing that. All you're hearing that. So without that protection, without that right to the thing that you have created, whatever it is, whether it be the mechanical process, whether it be a trademark, whether it be your patent, whether it be your copyright, you have to have that right to the thing, or else people wouldn't even want to work with you because they're gonna say, who own that? Is you own that? Sure?
Because the world now is about branding your stuff.
That's right.
The world has gone branding. Listen to me. I filed a PCT under Chile, and Chile was one of the researching countries.
Right.
And Chile has given Trinidad and Tobago a 90% discount. They signed the MAU with Dr. Rowley. I was the first person from Trinidad and Tobago to sign on with Chile.
Right.
Right? And I'm saying if Trinidad and Tobago is getting a 90% discount so that your product, your patent can be researched by them,
right,
to know if you can get a full patent, or if you can get a design patent, or if you can get an industrial design patent, why are we not grasping it? Why are we not coming out? And as I'm saying, I want to spread the word that there is options in patents. There are different type of patents. There are provisional, non-provisional, the one that lasts a year, so that you can reach out to companies. There are different ways. There are design patents which are cheaper, but they are the expensive patents that you have to pay the big money for. But
right,
there are different ones sometimes to suit your pocket.
And let me ask you a question now. So now that you have this available in Chile, tell me what that enables you to do. Does it mean that now it can be sold there?
No. What happened when the MOU that they sign and you, it's for them to research so that they can take your product and to run the world and get it checked out. Because even though you go through the database and intellectual property go to the database, trying to research to make sure that somebody else don't have it.
Right.
The thing about it needs extensive research.
Okay, got you.
Right? So then that is what Chile comes in. America, you could have done it through America. I did it first through America, and it cost me $2,300 and something US dollars.
Okay.
But when I did it through Chile, because we had a 90% discount, I paid $500 and something US dollars.
Wow.
Right? So we have the option. Right now, I am the first individual and the only one from Tobago that signed on now to the Madrid Protocol.
Okay.
The Madrid Protocol is here now, that whether you're in sports, whether you an inventor or artist or whatever, but you have a trademark, there's 125 countries that are part of this union. Trinidad and Tobago has now signed on a year ago, and Canada signed on around the same time with us. So we can see that how hard and how forward we are going in intellectual property, to tell us that we have it here and we can utilize it. So my trademark has gone into China. I send it into China. I send it to Russia. I send it to the European Union, America, Canada. So then now my trademark has gone into these places to be examined. And you do one filing as a lawyer, we have cut you all out.
Yes.
Right? Intellectual property, they fought for it. Not meaning they want it to be wicked to you all, that you all don't get the money. But around the world, around the world, 125 countries have signed on to the Madrid Protocol. Why does not Trinidad and Tobago sign on to it? And I think that one of the greatest things that have happened in Trinidad and Tobago with intellectual property so far lately.
Oh gosh, Miss Rona, we could talk to a whole night. I could talk to you, but all you heard it here first. I know it have at least 2,000 Tobagonians have $1 million idea in their head right now. So if you know somebody who has just an inkling of an invention, you need to share this life with them and make sure that they're seeing what is possible.
Thank you so much. Wow. First Lady Rona, baby, thank you for bringing me on. On behalf of Catch the Wave Solutions and the Pride of Tobago Foundation, you are truly Ahwee pride and joy at this moment. You are the catalyst, you are the inspiration, you are the driver, you are the motivator and the inspiration for where Tobago needs to go, especially our young, talented, brilliant.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And so this is just revealing. It is just, I mean, Devon, you have brought home the point, and thank you so much for breaking it down. I'm sure her head must be going. She was
Yes.
mesmerized after First Lady Rona spoke. I saw her, she was just like totally captivated. Her head going, bells going off in her head. And I just hope, Miss Rona, you know how precious you are to me and to the foundation, and how much we look up to you and really hold you up. I mean, Devon said it for all of us when she came on. And I sometimes we really don't know how much we mean to the rest of us, how much you really mean. But I know it's great things to come. We're going to have you back on, to your beautiful children who have been your backbone.
You know,
been there for you. We love them. Give them our love. And when you come back on, they're going to come to give this side of your story next time, right?
yes.
And Devon is going to be back, because I really want to thank Devon for being here and at short notice too, to help us start down this road. But it's a critical road for us to be on now. All of us in Tobago, especially, if, as we say, as we are pushing for this new economy that we see for Tobago, to take us from where we are, to put us on the world stage, to get all our ideas, inventions, innovative services and products out there. I mean, when you look at even Omari, our little green thumb prince, I call him. I mean, he is producing some of the most beautiful heads of organic lettuce that you can see. I don't know how many of you have tried it. I have tried it. And I mean, I eat it like, it's like when you, I mean, to tell you is for you to do an injustice and disservice to him. So he has what he has going for Tobago, as we say, grow what you eat what you grow. But he is on the cutting edge for supplying our visitors and tourists with some of the best organic lettuce that you can find. So we're going to eat healthy. So Miss Rona, you don't know, I keep telling you, you have no idea the revolution you have started in your beautiful little island of Tobago. So we have to thank Paolo Tuvier, right? We have to give glory and thanks to your parents and your ancestors.
Yes,
gifting you and blessing you in this way and putting you in over. So I'm just really excited. I mean, you all can probably hear it. It's just that with my, and you know, I speak from another background in banking and in seeing a number of ideas come to the table, and then you see people just become so deflated because this idea could not move to the next level. And that is why I am so motivated and moved on this whole movement, as we say, creating what we call Tobago's new economy, our entrepreneurial economy. So, Ms. Rona, and you're on that beautiful outfit, I'm looking at your door. Over to JB, our host. Thank you so much for having us.
Kareli, I just want to say thanks to everybody who have sent out to come on the live. I just hope this will not be their last time at the live, because I'm loving what you all are doing. Carly, you did not tell them that next week Tuesday.
Oh yeah, big announcement.
Yes, next week Tuesday
away.
I am at Kariri, and they are gonna be launching again my ruler a second time, and they are gonna be I'm gonna be the queen of the day.
Inducted into the Hall of Fame.
And then Friday is Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
Friday, I'm going to be entering the Invention Hall of Fame. Big up to Tobago.
We are in the space of royalty, our own celebrity. I love you, Rona. I love you for what you're doing.
Congratulations, Miss Rona. Congratulations.
Yes. Rona, Eastman Jack, mother of 4, grandmother of 2, and also dyslexic. I've made it.
The real freezing up. So I come backstage to try to.
Yes.
Wow, Miss Rona.
To God be the glory.
To God be the
glory.
glory.
Do it. One speck at a time, one movement at a time, holding each other hand. We will make it in Tobago.
That's right.
Amen.
We're going to take Tobago forward.
We're going to take Tobago forward.
All right.
Thank you so much. So, with all the things, Devon, thank you so much. First Lady, our star, our celebrity, our gifted and blessed.
Carly, I could just say one thing.
Sure.
Today, I did an interview today, and people keep calling me to find out where can they get a ruler. Can I say that on this station?
Oh, sure. Certainly.
Right? You can get my ruler at Factory in Trinidad. Parker and Abraham store in Tobago will be bringing my rulers, and I also have rulers. You can message me on Facebook or 391-5004.
Excellent.
Or you
that's orders in from some of our folks abroad. They have already indicated their interest. We have got to secure some rulers from you to get them to the US. We do have a couple people there. So thank you for that. So you just want to repeat it again.
You can get it on you could message me on Udazzle Fashion on Facebook and Instagram. Or you can call me at 391-5004 or Parker and Abraham store and Factory in Trinidad. Excellent. And if anybody is looking from the European side, Mr. Shub and Gardner Associates, it's udazzlefashionruler.com.
Excellent. Excellent. So I know you must be having tons. We send all our love, our hearts, our everything to you. Yep. And we'll see you back soon. We'll be talking as soon as we get off. And we'll have you back soon. Devon back. We'll get this intellectual property thing down. Everybody, all our people who have ideas must go away feeling comfortable and knowing how they can advance themselves and their ideas and innovation and invention. So thanks again. And so long. JB, we are.
Miss Rona, could you hear me?
Yes.
Could Miss Rona hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so I'm having a little technical problem, but I just want you to hear that. I just want to say thank you for being inspiration for even me. There's no age to the limit. I'm 32 years of age, and sometimes you tell yourself, that time of your life done pass. Yeah, you can't really become anything great or anything good, and I am really inspired by your accomplishment at your age too. So thank you for being that role model as well.
Yes.
I don't know if you heard me, but I am experiencing some technical difficulties.
I heard you.
Okay. Thank you.
That's why I fight so hard, because I wanted to make the difference.
Thank you.
Miss Rona, if you don't mind, what day did you get the patent? What date did you get the patent?
I have different patterns, so I have different dates.
The first one.
The first one is 2016.
You remember what date specific on the patent?
No. But you can look on you can go on the website USPTO
Okay.
and search for it.
Okay, lovely.
I just signed on and got another patent.
Wow.
Yes. In Trinidad and Tobago, another one. I have a design and I have a utility patent.
Okay, lovely.
Okay, so thank you so much, Devon. Thank you so much, and continue to entertain me on TikTok and YouTube. I look forward. And thank you so much, Miss Rona. And I love the both of you all very much, and continue to be a great inspiration for all of us. So have
Yeah.
a good night, and I can't wait to have you all again.
Thank you for having us.
All right, no
Carly,
problem.
you picked the perfect person to interview me. Devon, you did a great job.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, so we're supposed to go right into Catch the Wave segment, make it make sense with Miss Lyons. So Miss Lyons is my co-host this evening. I put in her on the spot. Where is it? Oh,
Okay, thank you again.
right.
Well, thank you, I've been on, and thank you so much, JB. So I know we're going to go into the wrap up now as we're going to bring the curtains down on today's show. And for today, we are going to, I just want to tell people great news coming out of TNT. Most of our restrictions have been lifted, or COVID restrictions have been lifted. Things are opening up, things are starting. We're starting to get back into all the activities that we have been accustomed to. And of course, as our dear Prime Minister said, it's all about taking personal and individual responsibility to be safe and to enjoy life. We are now what is considered to be, we have moved from pandemic to an endemic state. And so what it means here on the ground, we, all of us, collectively and individually, will be expected to manage this situation. So because we've had challenges, I want to thank everybody for being here on behalf of the show. And I also want to just say, as we bring the segment, the curtains down, some of the things you can now look forward to coming out of our Catch the Wave Solutions segment, and our partners, those of us we are partnered with in the tourism sector. You all would know that we do have a number of vacation packages, but I just want to give a little teaser to ask you all to look forward. Coming up, our partnership with some of the accommodations in Tobago, Castara Retreats. We have also got Fish Tobago in Buku, and we've got Buku Reef View Apartments, and they are in partnership with us. What are we going to be looking for? So some of the greatest things, the outdoor experience, we are going to be safe, and we want to welcome people back to this paradise that is Tobago. Live, love, and play. And some of the things we are going to be bringing to you in our packages includes great outdoor activities. So we've got from nature hikes to no man's land to historical sites of Tobago with Trinbago hikers. We've got jungle treks with our very own trailblazer Bullet, and those jungle hikes will take us into the rainforest. We know it's the only one of its kind in this hemisphere. And of course, we also have, this is one is going to be for the trailblazers, those of us who love the extreme experience in jungle runs. Look out for it with Trailblazer, our trailblazer, Mr. Bullet. He is going to be on it. We're going to have camping overnight, as well as you will have one day, same day. And it's a range of these activities you can look forward to. And all these hikes, all these outdoor experiences are going to be with some of our well-trained security personnel, and you're going to have all the necessary emergency and safety supplies, as well as health products or health drinks and pure water that you can enjoy. It's all about being happy, healthy, and enjoying Tobago's unique experiences. On the marine side, you can look forward to the magical underwater experience with our very own, some of you remember we had him on the show with us, our Captain Marvel. He is an expert diver, and he will take you to see some of the best ever underwater sights that you can have, from the stingrays to the corals, the bioluminescent experience. Look out for all those. And these tours start from as little as US $25. And then it goes right up. So you can book your experiences. You can reach out to us on the website. You can connect with us on Facebook, and you will have all those tours there. So as we welcome you back, we look forward to many of you from the diaspora coming back here to just breathe, to just exhale and enjoy the beauty that Tobago has to offer. And not forgetting our regular nature tours where you can see some of the waterfalls and, of course, our beach experience. So again, Catch the Wave, in partnership with our accommodations, Castara Retreats, one of the world-renowned stay accommodations that you can find on the island in beautiful Castara, as well as Fish Tobago, another beautiful, nicely tucked away accommodation. And then we also have Buku Reef View apartments overlooking the scenic ocean of Buku and straight out to the Buku Reef. And there you will be enjoying not only the stay, but these wonderful nature packages. Just get out and enjoy Tobago, the greenery, all the plants, the flora and the fauna, or waterfalls or rivers, and as well as our marine life. So that's where we come in. Look out for it. Are we coming strong? We coming back, and it will be so much more beautiful. So we look forward to all of you joining us. Next week, we're going to be back on our Make It Make Sense. And I have one for you. I'm going to give you a teaser so that you can look out for it come next week. And we're going to talk about Make It Make Sense in customer service. So that is the hot button item that we will be coming with next week. Think of all your customer service experiences that you want to make sense, and me I go make them make sense for you when we come next week. Make it make sense. So it's back over sign out time. Thank you all. We apologize for some of the glitches. We are working on setting up a special studio space, having certain Wi-Fi connectivity. Hopefully it will work. And those are some of the things we are also, as entrepreneurs, and for our entrepreneurial hub and movement, we are looking to working with some international service providers to get us that platform. Because once we're talking innovation, we're talking technology, digitization. So hopefully we're going to have some of our entrepreneurs and our inventors coming up with some mind-blowing, some internationally rewarding innovations and inventions for Tobago to be on its path to being the best little island, the best that you can find in the region. So again, thank you, over and out. And again, I can't say anything more but to say First Lady Rona was mind-blowing. And so it has left me with my head very filled. I hope everybody enjoyed it. And I say to JB, thank you for having her. Thank you for bringing your surprise guest, Lady Devon Adana, to be part of this. And we look forward to having them back on. Again, I say thank you all. And again, Next week, same time, same place, I hand you over to JB. Hopefully she's hearing me. And
Yes, I'm hearing you.
great. Okay.
You did an excellent job being a co-host with me getting these difficulties. So I think in going forward we could work together as a co-host. Think about it. I know you don't like
Yeah,
the
but think
light
about
and
it.
camera, but you do
Yeah, but
well.
think about
You
that.
do well. You did well. So when I weak, you go be the Aaron and the her in my life. You go hold my hand up for the social
I
media.
love it. You see?
All right, Miss Stein. I love you so much, and you did a
Love
good
you.
job. So
Love
before
you.
I
Love
get
you.
kicked off again, I want to say thank you to
Before
all
you
of
get there.
the first time viewers, all the everyday, every week committed viewers. I love you all. Thank you for the support. And you see, next week, we ain't going through this technical difficulties. We're fixing that. You understand? So, y'all have a good evening. I love you all. Please be safe. Be safe over the weekend. Friday does just come so quickly, you know? So yeah, I'm seeing a lot of first time new names popping up as well. Earlier on, I saw Miss Patricia. Special good evening to you, Miss Michelle Ramsey, Miss Amina James. Um Yeah, quite a good few new names. Remember, you all subscribe, like, follow. You will get a notification when the show comes on next week. Cause we coming out and bad. We coming out hot, fire burning. Yeah, we coming out ready for them next week. So I love you all. Have a safe weekend, and thank you for the continued love and support. I can never done thank all of you all. I love you all very, very much. Never forget that. And to the Cleghorns as well, big up all yourself. I love all your bad. And to my hardworking directors, Miss Arlene and Miss Lyons. Whew, we did it again. I love you all and keep up the hard work. See you all next week. Oh, so all of you all would have voted for 6 p.m. Remember, I will go and take a toll after the live. You all please don't forget to comment what time you all think live with JB should start. You all wanted to start at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. Drop those time there, okay? Right? So I look like again kick off again. Drop the time all I want the show to start next week. Drop it, comment and drop it, Miss Bego, Miss Jojo. Love all them, Miss Maria, Miss Debbie, big up all yourself, Miss Donna Roach. I love that last name so bad, eh? Miss Akisha Kent, Miss Sharon Cleghorn, Miss Cheryl, Miss Anne Marie. All big up all yourself. I love all you. Have a good night, Miss Annette. Have a good night. Till next week. See you all again.